as you can tell, Brian, we don't get a lot of A-list celebrities. You know what I mean?
Fuck off.
we don't get a lot. You know what I mean? Like this is
Stop this. A-list.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Mindset Madness podcast. This is episode 16. I'm your host, Daniel, a.k.a. Wipes, a.k.a. Waves. We got Sanji over here.
What's going on? What's going
on?
on?
Ricky over there.
Saying, what are you saying?
I lost my train of thought for a second. Anyways, right. Episode 16. If you guys haven't seen episode 15 yet, go and check that one out. We also have the fishing vlog that went up, vlog number 4.
Yeah.
Check that one out. It's spicy.
Intertwines.
It gets real spicy. I know you guys like the drama. You know, it's some nice spicy stuff. So I promise you like it. If you guys haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Go to that LinkedIn and there's link tree in the description below. Not LinkedIn. I keep doing that all the time. Eh?
We got over 100 subscribers.
Yeah,
now.
oh yeah, we hit the 100 subscriber mark.
Finally.
So that means, you know what that means. On episode 17.
Which
That's
is a
what-
live TikTok, by the
It'll
way.
be a live stream.
We'll get the flyer out. We're going to be giving away the bottle of Henny. And Canada only, I know. But we want to thank each and every one of you for your support.
We're going to get death threats from people in
But
Guyana.
no, you got to be like 19 plus.
Yes, also.
19 plus, and you got to live in Canada.
Yeah.
Yes. Because Ricky don't want to pay shipping fee. Okay. So yeah, thank you to each and every one of you. And we're more content coming soon. Skits, vlogs, podcasts, Ricky's OnlyFans, everything. Just a whole bunch
Check
of
it out.
stuff.
Check it out.
Yeah, check it out. Okay, no, not really. So, Wipes, you know, I wanted to talk to you and Ricky about something.
What is it? Like
This
my
weather in
teams?
Toronto, man, it's kind of
Bro,
like-
it sucks.
like,
It's been warm, and then it's cold.
And then it's cold, and
warm,
it's snow
and then
again.
It's cold, and it's going to snow this weekend.
Yeah, we're supposed to get like 15 centimeters. this
no,
weekend.
stop this. Like, I'm not coming to work if that's the
You
case.
better. You better.
I can't go to work.
Like, what do we do? Like, the weather sucks. Like, I'm just over winter, bro.
Trust me. It's time to go on vacation.
You know, but there's something else too. Like, we have someone else to kind of talk about the weather, or maybe you've heard this voice before.
Good morning, Toronto. Brandon Walczak here.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Brandon Walczak is here.
AKA the 6atSix, the OG of Toronto. You know
going on?
what it
What's
is.
going
Insert
on?
the clap.
Appreciate you.
Yeah,
It's
man.
been a long time coming, I feel like.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
Thank you guys for having me on. I really do appreciate it. I love the setup too.
Oh, shout
Dope.
out
Shout out to
Xpod.
Xpod
Yes,
Studio.
sir.
Shout out to my boy
Studio,
Meta in
man.
the back
We
over
see you,
there.
we
Yo,
see
that
you.
man
Boy
is
Meta.
a genius when it comes to all this stuff, bro.
Everything from audio to setup to camera. And thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule.
Of course.
We have so much to talk about, so much to fan out about. You know, I know Daniel reached out to you about earlier last year or late last year.
No, it was only like
That was a
From,
few,
like,
couple months
January
ago,
or
yeah.
something.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
like
so-
beginning, middle of January, I think I reached out to him.
Talk about that. How that
I think, but like what really sparked the whole thing about like who we should really bring on, because it was that whole controversy with the whole Toronto slang accent thing that's been going around.
Oh
That
God.
whole buzz has been going around the city. And I'm like, yo, there's been a whole lot of like pioneers in Toronto that have been doing like a lot of the online content and stuff. And there's that dude McFly. You got
Mhm.
the Richard brothers, and we're talking, and we're like, yo, what about the 6atSix, bro? Like that man has been doing shit for years.
Yeah.
And the next day he
Thank
drops
you,
a
thank you.
video with the
And then,
belt.
and then like
sits down like
a
a
video, we
G.
see you come up, you drop
Oh,
a
you
video with
saw
the
that?
belt, and
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, this man's back.
I've
bro. This man
really
is
been
back.
here. I
Yeah.
really been
He's
here.
really out
I
here.
mean, I had to. You know what? Like, I was gonna do a whole thing around that too.
Yeah.
Like, I was gonna, do more of like a rant type
Yeah,
of thing. But then I came and had the thought process like. It came to me, I don't want to seem angry about it or
Yeah.
like seem like, you know, like I'm mad about
Yeah.
what's going on with Toronto slang, even though like the whole Toronto slang argument, like again, I'd love to get into that because I definitely
Sure,
have some
yes,
points
let's-
about it.
Let's start it up. Yeah, man. Go for it, man.
But yeah, I just felt like, you know what? I don't even need to say nothing. I'm just gonna put the belt on my fucking on my shoulder. We can swear, right?
Yeah.
Put the belt on my fucking shoulder and just debo to see it. And just like, yo, and just sit down. Like that's it. Because my content and the longevity of how long I've been doing it as well. So it just speaks for itself, you know? So,
and that must have been, I mean, you know, you took the different approach where you said, you know what, I'm not going to say anything. But I'm sure at first when it was going on, you know, like you're saying things in private where nobody can hear. You're like, yeah, I wish I could say something because you are one of the pioneers in Toronto content, you know.
Yeah, but because there's a difference between like, you know, having healthy discussion about it like we are now, or like getting in the comments and looking like an angry, like, why are you mad? You know?
Yeah.
And I just definitely wasn't trying to give that vibe or come off like that. A lot of people don't think before they act, you know? I actually thought, I was like, how do I want this to be perceived? So podcast is perfect time to talk about it.
You handled it pretty well, though.
Thank you.
That.
I think I did too. You know?
Yeah.
And we posted
nothing.
and we posted a clip about us talking. It's probably our most.
It was our most watched clip
About the accident. Yeah, we got ripped.
Yeah, bro, we got ripped to it. I was like, holy fuck, like, bro, I didn't say anything like this.
Everybody was getting roasted in that one.
I didn't say anything. I was told I looked like the guy from Star Wars, the Jabba the Hutt.
Jabba the Hutt, and they say, get this amount of inhaler.
But I laughed, and it was kind of the first time where, like, you kind of deal with, like, the backlash. It wasn't that much.
Internet trolls are they're gonna troll. They got nothing better to do. Let them do their thing.
And you've been dealing with that since when did you start the journey with content creation?
2015.
Wow.
So,
Compared to now, what do you think the biggest?
Oh, it's a totally different thing.
Yeah.
It's completely different.
You think they over exaggerate that accent and whatever they're doing right now?
Oh, so we're gonna get okay.
Yeah.
So the thing is,
yeah.
The thing is that when I started doing it in 2015, it was new. Like the Toronto slang was not new, obviously, but us having a platform for it to be in your phones for somebody to see it. You got to remember, Instagram was totally different back then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You get 200 likes, and that was huge.
That was big, bro. I was struggling for
50 was like 50 was like I felt like a king, bro. Like you get 50.
It was a different beast. So social media back then was relatively new. And, you know, when I was doing the content, it was all fresh ideas. They were my ideas, you know, Toronto niggas be like this. I was pioneering that. I was doing that because I was just thinking of what would it be funny about Toronto that people around me are going to laugh about on social media. I didn't expect it to become like a huge thing. You know, back then I had like 5,000 followers, you know, and that 5,000 followers was just from tattooing because prior to social media, I was apprenticing to be a tattoo artist.
Okay.
So
did not know that.
Didn't know that.
yeah, so that's how, like kind of how my whole journey started. I was in the tattoo shop, and as an apprentice, you know, you're sitting there watching a vet tattoo for like 10 hours, and it's fucking mind numbing. So I was like, I don't know, for no rhyme or reason, pulled out my phone and said, "Good morning, Toronto," you know, and gave the weather.
Yeah.
And back then it got like 16 likes and 2 comments, and I was like,
Oh,
you know, I'm on to something here.
Did CP24 ever reach out to you?
Oh yeah, and like this back then again, like it was a thing. Like everybody was following me. Like Gurdeep was following me. Patricia Jagernoff back when she was on. Brandon was following me. Like I was getting like actual people that I was watching on the news commenting and saying LOL, keep going, you know? And one of them told me that they used to watch my news reports in the newsroom, like in CP24.
Awesome.
So that made me feel like I was like, okay, we're on to something. This was maybe like a year into it because the following exploded from like 5,000 to like 30 in a year. And then from like year 2 to 3 and 4, I got up to like 100K. So it was, you know, I guess relatively quick in the grand scheme of things. You got to think like, you know, even a decade at a craft doesn't make you a master, you know? It's, you know, life is a lot longer than a decade. But in a decade, I've had a pretty big impact on Toronto.
Of course. The last couple of years, the Toronto accent has been, I would say, especially too, it's been
Yeah, in the last few years.
It's not just people in Toronto doing it. It's all over the world.
And this is the
everywhere,
thing.
bro.
I kind of got off track. That's what you had asked me
Yeah.
initially. This is the thing about the accent is that we made a joke and exaggerated it
Yeah.
for social media to an audience that understood it was exaggerated.
Yeah.
And then in this new generation, they have perceived that
Yeah.
as serious and not a joke, and then they've exaggerated the exaggeration, and now it's not funny anymore because they missed the fucking memo and they don't get the joke. So the joke is that y'all don't even know what you're talking about, like these kids that are regurgitating it. It's just like, it's embarrassing.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. Like, it's just like, what? Like,
I see these videos popping up all the time, bro. And it's like, there's one that popped up and this girl's like 9-9s, bro.
I'm like,
what?
what?
I'm
Are you
what the
watching
fuck is
Brooklyn
9-9s,
Nine-Nine?
bro? And then there's like 10-10s. I'm like, huh? Like 10-10's my
tutus,
word,
bro,
fam.
that's-
I'm like,
you're
yo, what?
cheesing me right now. Like, I just, I don't even. It is frustrating though to see, you know,
Embarrassing, bro.
yeah, to see something that you've helped, like, that was funny at one point, just be like,
A joke now.
it's this perversion of your creation, and it just seems like it's embarrassing.
No,
There's no other way to put it.
Yeah, like definitely, like to see like the little kids that do it. Like, what? There's no way. You have to be doing this because there's a camera in front of your face.
Oh, 100% they are.
Some of them actually talk like that every day, though.
Yeah, and you know,
it's
a lot
weird.
of people too with my social media following thought that I spoke that way like regularly. So like they would approach me like, "Yo, dog, 6, yo, bro, 6-6, bro, yo, dog," you know. And imagine my dismay realizing that they think that I'm actually like that, and I'm not just joking. Y'all niggas are joking with
But
me
that
right
was the
now,
funny
bro.
thing, because remember when we asked you outside, like, I'm sure you get, you know, invitations to be on different podcasts, and you said people have actually approached you like that compared
Yeah.
to where Daniel, I should say, reached out a more mature, like
And
regular
Daniel,
human being.
I gotta give you your flowers, bro, because the way he approached me was literally the most professional way I've ever been approached about a podcast, and it was so endearing that I was like, yeah, I hadn't even checked out your content when I said yeah, and then I went and looked at your content. I was like, oh, these guys actually have good conversation.
Oh, thank
So,
you.
Appreciate it.
Great, but I just knew by the way that you approached me. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's
It's crazy because that was like a genuine way I've been approached probably about 10 times. Yo, dog, what are you saying? You trying to get on the pod, bro? Come true,
I
dog.
think the
Come
next,
true.
if Brandon agrees to work with us again, out of spite, we should ask just,
Bro,
to get
if you-
just as a reaction.
He's like, yo, what?
Yo,
We
fam,
get-
yo, you want to be on the podcast?
Yo, definitely, fam. I'm trying to be on the pod again. Stuff.
Yo, what? Say
Heard they
less.
like me on the pod, dog. Yeah. Yo.
Jeez.
Oh my
And
god.
if it works, well, no, I'm just joking. No.
I was definitely like one of those kids that like would approach you, because I remember I met you at Caravana like in 2016.
Oh, you were you.
Yo,
This guy's a baby back then.
Baby, bro. It's tight. So you
And
were,
you're like, yo, and we took a picture, and
oh,
then
you were like
we just
18 or
left.
19 then.
I think I was 18. Yeah,
Yeah. That was a while ago, man.
I still have the picture too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'll send it to you
Okay,
after.
so we need to.
Thanks, man. Yo,
Big
Caravana
fans.
was
in the
a
group chat.
Huh?
You sent it in the group
Yeah,
chat
yeah,
when they
yeah.
were talking about it.
Yeah,
Okay, so we're gonna show Brandon after.
Yeah.
Caravana was a different beast back then.
Oh,
He
yeah,
had no shirt
yeah,
on. He was
bro.
wearing like a shorts, like halfway
Of
down.
course,
He's
I'm
like-
showing off the tattoos, dancing
Yeah,
with
yeah.
every
Yeah,
gal that
bro.
have me. I mean,
So, but I was gonna ask you, though, right? I'm sure you, growing up Toronto, like you had a lot of experiences with Trinidadian and Guyanese people before, right? Like,
of course, yeah.
so chicken curry or curry chicken?
But he's half Jamaican.
I
I'm
know.
half Jamaican.
Hey,
It's
you're-
curry
Hey,
chicken,
girl.
worry. It is not chicken curry.
Oh,
You ask it.
So it's 1-1. Nima said chicken curry.
No, Nima said curry chicken, bro.
No, no, he didn't.
It's curry
Yeah, he did. Watch the
chicken. Don't you guys are upsetting me right now.
He's getting more upset over this over the accent. That's the best thing.
That'd be fight words, bro. Fight
Y'all
words.
was talking backwards, bro.
All right, this podcast is officially over. No, but no, man. Like, yeah, Caravana was definitely back then was way better than it is.
Back then was the time, bro.
Yeah. It all comes back to social media. Social media was not as, pronounced in everybody's day-to-day life as it is now. Like back then you barely looked at your phone for social media because it wasn't really that much a part of your life.
Yeah,
Was it
like
right
it was
bef-
just, I think like we just used Instagram stuff just to like snap
Actually
pictures that
post
fit, bro. And, then we were
pictures.
like, and that's it. And then,
Yeah. Use
Son.
fucked up ugly filters. You remember the filters?
Yeah.
yeah,
Bro,
I abuse
Filter on
that shit,
filter
bro.
on filter.
the good
I
old
abuse
days.
that shit.
Videos were only 15 seconds back
Yeah,
then too, so
I
you had to be
remember that.
real creative to keep
And then they
people's
gave you a
attention.
minute, I think, and then it was like, oh shit.
Oh,
yeah.
when they gave me a minute, I snapped. I was like, bro, I can do full blown like actual
So
skits
rad.
because
Yeah, bro.
at heart, I'm a true nerd. I love character creation,
Yeah.
character building, character motivations. I want to build characters,
Yeah.
and that's always been part of. And I like to pick characters apart in movies and stuff, and that's always been a part of me. So when I got the minute, I went to town on making characters. Gushers Gang came
Yeah.
out.
Yeah,
Bibbidi
yeah,
and
Gushers
SK.
was.
If you
Yeah.
know,
Yo,
you
Bibbidi
know.
and SK were my favorites.
Yeah,
bro. Bibbidi and SK were
Thank
my
you,
favorites.
thank
Fruits
you.
was my favorite
Bibbidi
one.
and SK hold a special place in my heart just because of like they're like my Beavis and Butthead or my Ren and
Yeah.
Stimpy. Like there's this comedic duo that one's a genius and one's an idiot. Like kind of like Pinky and the Brain
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
just like I don't know. Again, see how I'm naming all these characters because I really do appreciate good character arcs and.
I
Character
remember when you
building.
used to do the like the old westerns, and you used
Yeah, I
to do
did
the
the
voiceovers.
voiceovers. So-
Those were great, man. Obviously, the Gushers was the popular, but
And the fruit
yeah,
ones.
yeah, the fruit ones. But I gotta geek out, okay? Because there's two I have to say. My favorite two is there was one Good Morning Report where I think the reporter's name was like
a
Chanel.
nice jerk pork. Scene,
No.
that one?
Her name was like Chanel or something, and you were like making it seem like you like just talked to her and like she was giving you attitude, but the way you played it was just so funny, man. Like
Oh,
that.
thank you, bro.
That was, and then the second one is when they announced Aladdin. And you snapped, and especially when he did the whole Jafar thing. I was like, oh, "Holy shit!" And he's talking about Princess Jasmine, and I was like, and then when he got to Will Smith, it was like,
Yeah.
that those two are probably, from what I could remember, like
Those are older ones.
I know,
You're,
I know.
You're a real OG.
There's
I
an
remember the
older
lighter
one.
one
Like
you
6
did with
years
those
ago,
guys
7.
too when they couldn't find your lighter.
I don't even remember that one.
There's an older
yeah.
one. You were naming like different strains of weed. And
with me and Teddy. Teddy's now a Much Music VJ.
Oh wow!
He's a VJ now. Yeah.
I think that the lighter one you did it with Bilal, and you did it with. There was another guy from Toronto.
Oh,
who was
I'm
a
on like Joseph.
Yes, and it was like you can't find your lighter. Like that one was
Oh,
really
yeah,
funny,
that one.
and then yeah, like
There's
those-
one where SK he banished the guys for singing
The Lion,
Lion
King.
King.
That was one of my favorite.
that
That's
was
like
one of my
my
top ones. And then
Thank you.
my older brother loves was the one with the Toronto mans was smoking a backwoods.
Yeah.
And he's like, you're saying you have the backwoods up, huh?
Saying
I
you
don't
have
know.
the
yeah,
back-
I remember that one.
Jordan- What about
always walk
Juicy?
into the room and be like, yo, say you have the backwoods up, huh?
Yo, Juicy showed me you'd move this way still.
Yeah.
Juicy showed me you'd move this way. Yeah, no, I like again, a lot of these are just embellished experiences that I've been through that I
Yeah.
flipped, made it funny. Like, I mean, personally, I made content for myself to make me laugh. And when I was like cackling and laughing, that's when I hit post. You know what I mean?
yeah, perfect. Yeah.
So I don't know. Back then I had this tiny little fucking apartment, man. It was like 4 walls and a bed. No exaggeration, with a sink. Like it was a room.
Yeah.
Tiny. And that was again 2015, the beginnings of social media, and I just kind of used my phone as a window out to the outside world to just kind of escape these four walls, you know, and creating characters, and it was just a
I
part
mean, the
of that, man.
pandemic is where I followed random before, but the pandemic, obviously when people were on their phones, like I didn't have TikTok during the pandemic, but Instagram I did follow a lot, and I used to see a lot. But those videos were always my favorite, and I think
Thank you.
like, you know, I credit Nima for it, but yeah, like I never used to hear that accent growing up. Like
Yeah.
I mean, okay, grew up in Brampton, but nobody spoke like that. Like, so it was like shocking, and I thought it was funny. And then as the years progressed, especially now with people just doing it, it's like, oh wow, this is real. Like this is
Yeah.
a real thing. But I guess the different areas of Toronto, you know, like people speak like that, which is fine. But it was just interesting to learn about the city you live in, because like I never really went to those places. So yeah, man. But do I speak like that? No.
Okay, one more that I remember.
Yes.
T. Goonscrap. What's
Oh,
up,
yeah,
rats,
yeah.
lickle, bro?
With Jay and Trey, yeah. That was a lot of fun, man. And their new show, The Office Movers,
Yeah.
is so fucking funny.
Oh
man.
yeah, it's
yeah.
great. It's
That's
It's
our.
the best.
I'm praying that they give me a phone call. 'Cause
Yeah,
I've
Oh,
got,
that's what I was gonna ask. I'm
I
like,
got
Yeah.
10 characters in my head.
Yeah.
I'll lay them out. You let me know anything works for you.
How was it like working with all those creators back in the day there?
Oh man, Jay and Trey, they're really personable guys.
Yeah.
They're a lot of fun, yeah. And they're really intelligent as well. Like, you know, especially when it came to like creating like that Goonscrap
Yeah.
episode, for instance.
Yeah.
They had like chipped away at the middle of a table. So, because I like,
Oh,
I
yeah,
rock
yeah.
bottomed
Yeah.
Trey
Yeah.
through this table, and then it was like, yo, we got one take, so nobody like burst out laughing or anything. Like, you know, like it's gotta be, you know, you gotta put me through the table, and then we gotta have like a little scuffle. That was so hard, bro.
Yeah, he just
Like,
burst out laughing.
this guy did like the arm flailing and like hit the table, and he's like, yo, my mom's table, bro. And I didn't know what he was gonna say when he said it, and then I was trying, like, you can see me like kind of turn a little bit from the camera because I'm trying not to ruin the shot. But like really, really funny, really, really creative guys. So
That was
yeah,
a
their Office
masterpiece.
Mover show, I'm really
Yeah,
hoping.
it was funny. Yeah, definitely. Next guest at some point, we hopefully try to reach out
Reach out to them.
and do that, man. Because yeah, that show it's awesome to see. Toronto guys.
I love, and that's the thing. Like, they're doing a really good job of putting us on the world stage in a tasteful way.
Yeah.
You know, like Trey does this Judge Tycho.
Oh
like,
yeah, Judge Tycho's
thing.
great. Yeah, yeah.
I love Judge
Yeah.
Tycho so much, but it's not entirely Torontonian. Like he's got like a little flair of like a New York nigga in there. You know, but like it's subtle. You know, and. Yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan of them already. So when I got to work with them, I was like, sick.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Man, yeah, they're definitely guys that we have on our list that we would love to hopefully get to collaborate or be on guest.
100%. A lot of the especially a lot of the content creators that started to put Toronto on the map. Yeah, I would like 100% like you, the Richards brothers,
Marlon.
Marlon. I was
Those-
gonna say Dude McFly again.
Yeah. I'm so happy that we're on the same page about that, because I always give Marlon his flowers, because Marlon was how I was watching Marlon before I started doing content.
Yeah.
Marlon did Shit Toronto People Say
Yeah.
in 2014. So like before I was doing content, 2013 maybe even.
Yeah.
It's so old. It was on YouTube. He looks like he's a kid in that
Yeah.
Wow.
in that video.
Mm-hmm.
So when he did Shit Toronto People Say, it was hilarious to me. And then I'm doing my version of my Toronto, like my experiences, and turning them into content. And I mean, the 6atSix just kind of came because back then I was Beamer 416. Like I hadn't even like made it an official the 6atSix.
Yeah.
But I was like, I'm doing weather reports. I should have something that sounds official,
Yeah.
So the 6atSix came to me one day, and I was like, oh, change my Instagram name, and I've since changed it. But for a decade I had that username. So
Damn. 6atSix for 10 years, eh?
yeah, 11.
11? Damn. So what made you decide to kind of like step away and just put that to rest?
Well,
Basically?
I mean, again, it just goes back to like the way people approach me. Oh, bro, yo, 6-at-6, bro. Da, 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 you know, thinking that like that's who I am. But like I'm Brandon Michael Walczak. I speak like this, as you guys hear.
Yeah.
You know, I would prefer to articulate myself and use that shtick as
Just
a shtick
Yeah,
when
yeah.
it needs to be used. So, yeah, I wanted to step away from the character and be myself.
Oh,
You know, a decade, 11 years doing the
Wow.
same character. You know, I mean, I still bring it out, obviously. Like it's not ain't shit changed. Like, you know, I'm just being me, baby. You know,
No, that's so interesting to hear because you hear it from especially actors on TV shows for so long when they play one character and they go off and they do different things because they're only known for that one thing. Because a TV show lasts 5-6 years. Movies, they don't get sequels, just kind of one and done. So it's so interesting to hear that you kind of want to take a step and kind of not create, but you know, show people like, okay, I'm not actually this
Yeah.
character, and that's so interesting to hear because I've never heard it from content creation like that. But it also is kind of awesome too because it shows how much the character is loved and appreciated from not just people in Toronto, I'm sure all over the world, man. So don't know
Thank you.
that's awesome, man.
Yeah, it's definitely had a big impact a lot on it, like especially around the city. Yeah, like from like people our age, right? Like we grew up on your content. I was
Thank
like,
you.
shit, we would always used to like watch like every week. It was like, yo, come out with a new video. And yeah, bro. And we'd sit there and just like watch that shit. And that shit was funny.
Thank you, bro.
Like it was just like pure, it was no like stupidness. It was just
But again, it's just like harkening back to what we were talking about prior, you know, like the kids, this new age era of content, it didn't get the memo that it was a joke.
Yeah.
And now they've like joked the joke and it's not funny anymore for us, especially, right?
Yo,
It just comes across as cringe and annoying. So that that also played a big part in me making that decision and that distinction of like I want to separate myself because I am me at the end of the day,
of course.
and I don't want to always be perceived as the Toronto hood man when you know
Yeah, of course.
I've making progress in my life in other
So what was
areas.
that? What was that journey like mentally and physically, kind of stepping away and kind of finding a new path from the character? So
I mean, it's been very impactful, you know, to I wouldn't say change my identity, but like to actually, you know, be me on camera and not just that character.
yeah,
And not just on camera, but in life too, you know, falling in love. I've been with my girl for 2 years now. I love her to death, you know,
awesome. Yeah,
talking about kids, you know, my job now, which is a career path, you know,
yeah.
I'm going to be getting a pension soon. Like,
That's amazing.
you know, I'm progressing in life in other areas that has fundamentally changed me as a person.
yeah.
To the point that like content creation isn't front and center anymore like it used to be for a decade. It used to be like my main source of income, my main focus. It was everything.
Mm-hmm.
And making, you know, room for it as opposed to it being everything has been a very big change of life's pace, right?
That's awesome, man. That's stunned to speak.
Yeah.
Stunned to speak. I mean,
like okay. So you're doing content creation for now since 2015. You said, right?
Mm-hmm.
How is it dealing with hateful comments and stuff? Like I'm sure you probably got like, especially now, like you go on Instagram and TikTok, whatever, you see all the hateful comments from like everybody, and like you said, everyone's just on there just talking shit pretty much, right? Like how'd you deal with it back then, being so new to the whole game and dealing with that at the start of it? Like how was that, going through all that stuff?
I mean, I'm sure there were times that I've dealt with a hateful comment in not the most becoming way. You know, I've probably said some bullshit to somebody, but for the most part, I don't even see them, you know, because how am I going to let somebody that I've never even seen on social media dictate the way I feel
Yeah.
about my content
Yeah.
or have something negative to say about me and that affect me. Like, what kind of weak person do you have to be to let that, you know, mentally like change your opinion of yourself or your opinion of your content? I've never been that guy. Now, again, I'm human, so there have been times where somebody said some hateful shit and I might have, you know, snapped back, but for the most
You're
part,
human, like you said.
yeah, for the most part, I don't even look at it because, like I said, if somebody's got time to write some hateful, mean shit on your page, as opposed to spreading positivity, why am I going to give that person any energy?
Like the
You
Toronto
know?
accent video that we posted, the one that got the most views.
Yeah.
We were looking at the comments and we were just laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Some of them were like obviously kind of rude, but like we were just laughing because, you know, we all have a sense of humor. We all know that, like, obviously, like, those they're like nobodies that are just writing hateful comments, and
that
we
was
drown
gonna
it
be my
all out
next-
and we all look at the good comments, right?
Exactly.
So-
And that was going to be my next point. Anybody dropping that type of hate on there ain't got shit going on.
Exactly.
Because if you got enough time to drop some hate on some shit, you must really be bored, bro.
Yeah.
And I think now too, with with social media being so much more advanced, those comments, like, one of the things when you start this journey, to have thick skin is very important because
Absolutely.
it's way worse. Like, I'm obviously when you started, I'm sure there was, but compared to now, it's probably
Oh yeah.
it's not even like real people. A lot of it's bots. They're too scared to say the name because
You comment gifs and pictures now, like
yeah. So and
I really like that.
yeah. Sometimes it's funny.
I
It's just
love
funny.
speaking through GIFs.
Yeah,
Like,
and
that's my
it's-
shit.
That same video, like when they said the Jabba the Hutt stuff, like I laughed. I've never even seen Star Wars. Like I just laughed. You know, it was just it was funny, and I think that was for me anyways. It was a big thing because I'm a little bit more sensitive, but if I'm gonna be in this type of industry, I know that I have to, you know, kind of thing because it comes with it, and to hear how your progression with it is really inspiring, man. So
Thank you.
so yeah, man. But
I think social media has made this generation soft, though.
Oh,
Uh,
don't even get me started, bro.
oh, please, no, Brandon, please, I mean,
Yeah, but like, that's moving into like a whole political
Yeah, yeah.
conversation,
Yeah.
and
Course.
I'm not even. I
Yeah,
don't
we ain't-
even
we
want to
don't-
touch
we ain't touching
politics.
We
Yeah.
don't touch religion. 'cause
People
that shit is
are
just too-
definitely soft nowadays, and it's about time that comedy came back. It's about time that people, you know,
realize, yeah,
Yeah, like
lightened
what's
up.
Marlon Wayans when he dropped the trailer for
Scary
Scary
Movie.
Movie.
yeah, they're trying
He's
to
like,
cancel it already.
They want to cancel the cancel culture and bring back comedy to what it was before anyone started complaining about anything. 'Cause,
Yeah,
like,
they tried to do the same. Do you guys know who Shane Gillis is? A white boy. He's
The
really,
name-
really funny.
the name sounds
the
familiar.
name sounds familiar.
Well, they tried to do the same thing to Shane Gillis, and he really overcame it, and I'm really happy for him
What did
because,
he do?
well, he just, you know, got fired from SNL, which is like huge.
Yeah.
oh,
And then, you know,
Yes.
managed to turn that into a W, and then got rehired by SNL, and like he's had
Oh, that's good.
he's had a
That's-
really like, you know, trajectory.
But where do you think? Where did cancel culture come from, though? Because I've always believed it like before the pandemic. I felt like it was never there. Like, yeah, people, you say certain things is bad, okay, but I found during the pandemic and lockdown, that's when I thought it started. But what do you guys think? Like, where do you think?
I don't know. I think it like the most ridiculous thing I think they tried to cancel was that Christmas song, "Baby It's Cold Outside."
Yeah, there's some kind of thing, but
Like a lot of radio stations wouldn't play it because they said it was inappropriate.
now
Yeah.
you want to find it inappropriate after like how old is that? Like 50 years? Like that's
no, I think it started around during or post COVID for me. That's when I started noticing it more.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're just every little thing you see online, boom, canceled. You try to post something, boom, canceled. It happened to a lot of famous actors and stuff.
I never got canceled. I just
Yeah,
kept
no.
being me.
You're bulletproof.
And that's the
No.
thing. A lot of people are too afraid to be themselves now. They have
Yeah.
to be something that somebody else thinks or something that somebody else tells them that they have to be.
Yeah, well, because everybody's trying to be marketable and everybody
Yeah.
doesn't want to be offensive because
Yeah.
they want to appeal to the masses. But
Yeah.
you have to just be authentic. That's the way, I don't know. That's just how I've
No.
always been. I'm authentic. I'm authentically myself. I'm unapologetically so. And like, whatever. If you don't like me, you don't like me. I don't give a fuck. It's the way your opinion
exactly.
about me isn't gonna make me lose sleep at night. I'm just gonna keep doing me, and
And I think also too, with content creation, there comes that too. Like you kind of have to shrug it. Like you're in the spotlight.
you have to.
Whether you have 50 subscribers, 100, a million, you cater to an audience, and not everybody's always gonna like what you put out, or you have to say what your hair or your jeans or whatever looks like. But like the comments are one thing, but not caring about the negativity of it is such another crucial part of it, because like people just have nothing but better to do these days. It just
Well, you just have to. You have to let your emotions be affected by the people who care about you.
yeah.
If somebody cares about you, says something that hurts your feelings, that's a different story. But if somebody you've never even seen before puts some letters on a fucking and then sends it to you,
Yeah.
how you can't let that bother you because. But again, we're only human. It happens.
No,
But it's a good mantra to live by.
Oh yeah.
100%, man. It's definitely something that I know I'm learning. I know these guys are also learning too, but it's it's still all this is still new, coming up on a year.
Oh yeah.
Congrats.
Yeah,
Thank
thank
you,
you, man.
thank you.
Thanks. So
Next week, 2 weeks,
2 weeks from
yeah,
now.
2 more
I think
weeks.
it's 2 weeks. Is it?
Yeah, the 20.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Wow, mans couldn't even put me on the year, eh? Crazy, bro.
All right, on the year we're gonna pop in a bottle of Henny, bro. So, oh no, wait, no.
Team sober,
Speaking of
team
that.
sober, team sober.
That's a good segue, though.
Yeah.
You see,
I
We-
see what you did there. This guy thinks he's slick, eh?
I was trying to think of a way to transition this into that.
you want to
but
go ahead?
Yeah.
You go ahead. You go ahead.
No, I was just gonna ask him like what led you to start focusing on sobriety.
Fucking my life up with alcohol.
I don't know that.
Yeah,
Besides-
but
yeah.
no, seriously.
Okay,
I mean,
yeah.
there came a point in social media where, like 2015, 2016, 2017, maybe up to like 2018 even, was really jam-packed with club events. And like, cause like, again, social
Oh,
media
yeah.
was like starting to take
Yeah, yeah.
off. And, I was getting a lot of attention in the city. So I was doing club events, and club events were paying me, and free bottle and this bottle and that bottle. And I'm not talking like once in a while. This was like fucking 2 days a week minimum. And it was a thing. So I became this person that I didn't want to be, like always in the club and always, like I was just like a fuck nigga, bro. And I hated it, there's no other way to put it. So
yeah.
I was like, I don't want this lifestyle for myself. But by that point, I was already like drinking a lot, So my drinking transformed from being very social, life of the party, and, having like the fucking odd blackout night, to drinking alone without social media even knowing, which was even more dangerous, and drinking behind closed doors, which is arguably worse than the whole party life shit. And I told myself, I'm better than this. I don't want this for myself. And there was a lot of bumps and fucking shitty trials and tribulations that I had to go through along the way to figure it out, that like I need to get a hold of this. And one day I said, fuck it, I'm done. And I really was done.
Just cold turkey.
Yeah, a friend of mine picked me up. I had just moved to a new apartment in Toronto, and I was there for maybe a month. I just put the first and last down, and for like literally 3.5 weeks straight, I was just drinking every single day alone. And it was like, this was almost 5 years ago now.
Oh, wow.
And I called this friend of mine. Her name's Charlie, love her to death, and told her what was going on, and she didn't even know, because I had hid it from social
Wow.
media and hid it from everybody, you know, pretty much like my parents were the only ones who really truly knew the extent to what I was doing. And anyway, she picked me up, took me up north, and that was the last drink that I ever had. So
5 years ago.
5 years in June. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Nice.
It's off to you, man.
Well,
Good
congrats,
job.
man.
That's
really good.
That's you know, it's a huge accomplishment, man. Sobriety.
Thank you,
and
thank
it's,
you.
Is that something also too? Like, I guess it kind of changes the way you do social media now too. With
I mean, it changed everything about me,
Yeah.
you know, like, yeah, it's ironic because, you know, I always thought that I've always been intelligent, you know, personally. I think I am anyway. I don't know. Like, I've always felt intelligent. I've always been an intelligent individual. But after I quit drinking, my thought process got clearer and clearer and clearer. And I started understanding ways to do more with myself and, you know, utilize I guess unless you've been through it, you know, you'll understand what I mean. You guys have ever like stopped smoking weed for fucking months on end and then realized like, yo, I'm starting to feel better, move faster, you know? It's kind of like that. That detox just, it really did change me. So
I should try doing that stuff.
I guess that's a no. You haven't tried it.
But I only started smoking weed since I was 20.
20.
You started smoking
Yeah,
at 26?
26. Yeah.
Well, what were you doing when you were 16, 17, 18, 19? You're going to get whooped if you were smoking.
Bro, I
weed.
get my ass beat, bro. I saw my older brother was smoking weed a lot in high school. I was like, nah, I don't want that shit.
Yeah.
when I met Daniel, like he was so anti-weed.
Yeah.
So when I saw when he started, like I understand why he started, but like fast forward now, it's just like this is the same guy I met in high school. Like wouldn't go near it.
Yeah.
Would say this, so he'd say this, and then now, yeah, he just does it for
Straight A's?
I was not even. I was
I'm
not
trying
even
to find
straight.
the bridge. Like, where?
Brother, there's no bridge, bro.
There's no bridge. My
When-
wife used to smoke too, like used to smoke, and then, like I don't know. One day we're just like, yeah, let's just go do it, and she's like, okay. So I just ordered some. I think I can't remember where. If I ordered, or I don't know where
You're
I got
that
it.
new. This guy ordered.
This guy ordered.
You ever gone to the fucking corner to get some weed and just hope for the best, bro? Like, yo, that's when I started smoking weed.
I've
used
done
to
it a
do,
couple
like-
times in like high school, but like, not to say like I constantly did it,
Yeah.
but like it was a few times. I remember I was probably grade 10 when I first smoked, and that was the first time I got so high, I passed out and shit. And I was like, since I'm like, nah, fuck this, I'm not doing this again.
When I started smoking, we hollered at the weed man. You know what I'm saying? And if the weed man didn't pick up, then I knew that where the dealers hung out. You know, so it was one of those. It was a totally different world back then.
Oh my god, yeah.
I like never really got into it. I did it a few times in high school, a couple times after, but like it's not really my thing.
Yeah, I only smoked for, you know, when I thought about it, I'd smoked for years at the time, but like I stopped smoking weed when I was like 22. I had panic attacks like crazy after just one day. I just had a crazy panic attack, and ever since then, I got panic attacks. So, you know, why am I going to smoke if I don't feel good? Because that was the whole point of smoking for me. So,
Yeah, it's never my thing either. So
yeah.
So
I
how
don't
long
think
have you
you've
been
ever
clean
done
from
it.
smoking weed as well?
Oh, I mean, weed, I don't even think about it, but I don't know, like 11, 12, 13 years.
Holy shit.
Oh.
I'll have like a weed gummy or whatever. Weed gummies don't do that for me, you know? They just kind of give you like a little body high, make you feel calm, like chill.
mellow, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't make you psychologically fucked up, you know? So I've had my brain for 5 years now off alcohol, and I can't even, like, over a decade from weed.
Oh, that's good, man. Yeah,
Oh.
it's
Yeah, I gotta take a break.
you gotta do it.
I get that brain fog like every now and then. I'll be sitting there trying to like say something, and I'm like, wait, what?
Every
That's
now
what I
and
was
then.
referring to. Like, that really went away for me big time with stopping drinking. So
Yeah, like drinking some. I barely even do that. Since when me and my wife got together 9 years ago, we had like the odd drinks like every now and then, but then from like 26 maybe, I pretty much like had maybe one drink every couple months.
Yeah.
And then now it's like I don't even care to have it. I have beer in my house. It's been sitting there for months. I just don't even touch it.
I wouldn't even risk it. Fuck that.
I think it got out of my system. We got out of our systems in our 20s.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
early 20s.
I mean, now the older you get, it gets harder. Yeah, but
Yeah, especially with the pandemic, they were pushing it on people.
Yeah.
Everything was closed except LCBO.
Yeah.
You
Yo,
want to
gotta be
drink?
open.
That shit was difficult.
Yeah, and that shit was open from like 11 a.m. to 10 a.m.
Oh yeah, them niggas was open.
Oh, yes,
ready
they
to take
were
your
open.
money.
Yeah, they
10.
opened earlier.
these fucking guys, bro. That's what happens when the government runs the liquor store, bro. Like,
Well, for the what was it for the Olympics?
They open the bars up at 6 now.
6 a.m., bro.
Yeah.
That's
For the Olympics, they
crazy.
opened
because of the
nah,
Olympics.
nah,
Crazy.
I'm good.
Drunk
Russia's
drivers
teetered
down
up,
in the
yeah,
street of
bro.
Toronto at
Yeah,
6 a.m.
Yeah, I'm good. I can't do that. That's like, ugh. Just to thinking of it, like, that's so early. Like,
No. So how hard, or like, when you first started, was there any kind of temptation or anything like in those 5 years? Anything that tried tempting you?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I was an alcoholic. You know,
Any friends or anything that or people like around you that tried to kind of like push it on you to say,
I cut everybody off that I used to do that with.
mhm.
Because again, when you make the decision, I want to stay sober, that came with different lifestyle choices and a change in behavior.
Yeah.
And one thing I needed to change was the way I was behaving, hanging out with these types of people, putting myself in situations like doing all of these things. I needed to be better for myself.
Mhm.
So I had to let go of certain friendships and I had to evolve.
And those friends, they never understood why, or you just kind of go.
Some of them never understood why.
Meh.
Some of them did,
Maybe
Not real
after-
friends if they never understood why.
Exactly.
So,
You know what I mean? There were some that were like, "Oh, this guy's joking, blah, 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 blah,"
Yeah.
And
Alcohol, yeah.
in time, they came to see it. I had one homie. I'm obviously not going to say names that hit me up on some like, bro, I never thought that you would be who you are today. I never thought, because I always thought you were going to be my like that
Yeah.
my hood rat nigga type bullshit.
Yeah.
Like on your bullshit. Because I was on my bullshit for a long time.
Okay.
It
You
wasn't
grew out of
always just what's that?
you grew out of it, right?
Yeah, it wasn't always just comedy and shit. I was in the fucking hood. I lived in the hood for years. So I had that mentality for years, and to get out of the hood, it's more than just moving to a different area. It's changing that mindset and understanding life lessons and
And your
growing.
partner is also sober as well, or?
No, my girl's she's a girl. She's a Hamilton girl. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
She was raised in a good family.
Okay, fair enough.
She's been a huge influence on me in so many ways that obviously, in sobriety, I'm like a sponge, I'm absorbing these positive qualities, She got me dressing a little different, you know what I mean? So
It's a fly shirt, man. That's a sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a sick shirt. That's a sick shirt.
I put this together myself.
Yeah.
This wasn't even the wife.
Yeah.
But all jokes aside, I mean, that goes for anything in life, really, especially when you have positive people around you, because again, part of the growth, is understanding who's not for you anymore. You're making changes. Maybe I shouldn't be around the person I used to fucking, slang dope with and do and drink with and do all types of fuckery with,
Yeah.
So, yeah, definitely big changes.
Support
have to make.
system is essential.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, and if you have it, you're a lucky motherfucker. I am a lucky motherfucker.
That's awesome,
so,
man. Shout out to her.
Oh yeah.
what's up, baby?
We'll insert the clap. That's very important. The support and obviously, doing that. When you started though, like going back to content,
Yep.
your family supported doing the content.
Oh yeah. My
Yeah.
mom's always been very supportive. Growing up, I went through my shit. I was in and out of group homes and foster care and stuff at an early age. So I had a lot of animosity and frustration towards my mother growing up. And in my 20s, we made amends. I forgave some of the shit that I went through, and that was a huge stepping stone in our relationship. Again, growth. Are we seeing a running theme here?
I think we got our
growth.
title for our episode. I think it's something to do with growth. Like, you know what I mean? So
Yeah, but again, like big change with the Dukes, and then she was always supportive of the content. She was always 100% team 6, team Brandon, So I'm again lucky for that as well.
Support's always essential, man. It's always a big thing.
I was gonna ask you about the that school bus build.
Yeah.
I'm really curious because I'm a car guy, so I want to know how far did you drive this thing before it broke down?
So I drove it from Owen Sound, which is about 3 hours up north, down to Toronto. And then from Toronto, I drove it all the way up through Ontario into Quebec to Montreal. Hung out with my homie there in Montreal. And shout out to Akuma and his family. They're the best. And went from Montreal all the way through New Brunswick, and then through New Brunswick down to Nova Scotia.
Holy shit.
Spent the summer in Nova Scotia, which was one of the best summers of my life. It was so much fun. And then from Nova Scotia all the way back through Quebec, all the way through Northern Ontario, which is fucking massive.
Yeah.
Like, people don't even realize how big Ontario is.
You got to take a plane to get to parts of Ontario. You can't even get there by like a road.
Yeah, and I took the back streets, like I took,
Yeah.
the routes.
Those real scenic routes.
Yeah.
All the mountains.
Damn.
Low-key, we were
It's
looking
so
for a
beautiful.
school bus when they said you're coming. I was like, oh, okay, school bus. I was like, okay, sure.
And then through Manitoba, Saskatchewan, Alberta, British Columbia, and I ended in British Columbia on Vancouver Island and in Victoria.
Wow.
So I drove that bus literally from one side of the country to the absolute opposite end.
Wow.
I wanted I wanted an experience. At that point, I was like 2 years sober, I think. I was about like 2 or 3 years sober, and this fucking crazy ass idea started forming in my head, and I was like, I'm gonna do it. Like, I started watching every YouTube video on electrical, on, fixing little issues in buses when they break down. Like, all time, I'm fucked. I'm still. I never said I was totally stable. So
That was
I
wicked.
I built this bus, and I wanted an adventure. I wanted something that nobody's done. So I built a bus and I traveled the country, and I had the time of my fucking life doing it. And the bus broke down in Nova Scotia, and then I fixed it, drove across the entire country, got to Vancouver, and then the bus broke down again. Except the second time the bus broke down, it broke down. And I was like, oh fuck.
Shit.
Every time I turned the ignition on, it started like bellowing, like dark white smoke. Cause what the fuck was it called? It'll come to me.
Head
Anyways,
gasket?
the head gasket.
The head gasket.
You really watched it, eh? Yeah, you really watched. The head gasket cracked. So it was just bellowing white smoke, and I was like, bro, I'm not, like, this is like 5 G's to fix,
Yeah.
So I put it on Facebook Marketplace, posted it for 15 grand, and said, As you can see, it was done up. Like, I'll send you guys pictures for the edit so you can show. Like, it was done up. It was so sick. People don't even realize. Like, bro, I had that queen size bed, bathroom, 4-burner stove, AC.
You had a desk in there too,
dual
right?
monitor computer, internet. Okay, running water. Like, I did it up. Okay, and. Yeah, so I said 15 G's. The price, I know it's low. It clearly reflects what's going on. The head gasket has an issue. I was completely transparent about it because I'm not trying to fuck nobody over. Because men don't want that type of karma. You know what I'm saying? So I had this guy hit me up and he was like so excited about it. He was like, yo, I have so many ideas, and he was just like me. And I was like, got him. Got him. So I'm like, yeah. So I'm like, listen, if you send me 3 G's, I'll hold it. And then you can just pay me off the rest. When do you think you'll have it by? He was like, I'll have it by fucking next week. What's your email? Sent me $3 grand. Hadn't even met me yet. Hadn't even seen it yet.
Wow.
Hold it. I'm coming tomorrow to see it. And I was like, and you got to remember, the bus had broken down. I couldn't start it. I'm running on battery. So I'm like plugged into a friend's house that I was like, I know people all over the country from social media. So luckily I had somewhere to plug the bus in. So I bought a plane ticket that day, and then like bought a plane ticket for the day that he wanted to pick it up. So he picked it up. We fucking towed it over to him. He gave me 12 G's cash, and I got on a plane that same day. That journey was a year or 10 and a half months I was driving. 10 and a half.
That was by yourself.
10 and a half months alone across the whole country.
So that was from Ontario to Nova Scotia and then Nova Scotia all the way across?
That's right.
Best way to clear your
What would you
mind.
say is the
Bro,
best province you've probably been in through?
Nova Scotia. Yeah, Nova Scotia. Are you kidding me? First of all, the black community in Nova Scotia, white people are the minority. Let that sink in.
Damn.
Yeah, it was so fucking cool.
Clip that.
Everybody was light skinned. Everybody was light skinned. Everybody was biracial, multicultural. It was so fucking cool because I did not expect that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not good at that either.
Lobster rolls were like $10. There was seafood was so cheap there.
Yeah.
It was so beautiful, man. It was so fucking beautiful. There were like 20 lakes in between Halifax and Dartmouth. Dartmouth had like 20 lakes, and the whole city is built around all these multiple separate bodies of water. There's a toll bridge that goes to downtown. So like to go from Dartmouth to Halifax, or they call it the dark side if if you're from there, they know Wagwan. You go from Dartmouth and you throw a toonie into a cone like a fucking movie, and then the thing lifts up and you drive down over the bridge to like downtown Halifax, and then you're like by the ocean with the smell of the ocean, and you're in a downtown city. So fucking sick, bro.
Yeah, one of these shows that I watch, like it's based in Nova Scotia. It looks really nice.
Yeah, it's so beautiful there. Like British Columbia is more beautiful, but I had more fun in Nova Scotia because of the culture, because of the types of people. A lot of the hospitality from Newfoundland bleeds into Nova Scotia, so everybody is like so fucking friendly. And it's not fake. It's genuine.
Wow, awesome.
And that is like the coolest fucking experience to like, walk out of a grocery store and somebody be like, hey, what's going on, buddy? How you doing, eh? And you're just like...
Yeah, it's my wife's parents are Newfie. So it's like...
You know how disconnected people are out here? You fucking go into the grocery store, nobody even looks at you.
I'm bats an eye at you, bro. Everyone's so fucking pissed
Everybody
off in the
is
city.
constantly passing by with their own lives going on. And it's the same thing there, except... people are friendly. How's your day going? Like it's fucking cool. I love it. Yeah. So
next pod is live on location, Nova Scotia.
Nova Scotia
Brandon,
is the
we're
shit.
Brandon,
I'm telling you, Nova Scotia is the shit.
Awesome.
Good morning, live from Nova Scotia.
Yeah, like,
I think
Wait,
I did a one us there still.
Yeah.
Oh, I think so still.
oh, that's no, that's amazing, man. I mean, whole bus. That's crazy.
That's sick. That's sick.
Yeah, I'll send you guys the
Yeah.
clips so
Yeah,
you can throw it
right.
in.
No, that's
All right. Well, just about to wrap up. Usually at the end of every episode, we kind of do like, what would you say, like something like advice or like something that's like
Or a
heart
quote.
or a quote or something.
we should have
right?
asked before. Sorry.
We should have
about
asked before. I know, but kind of putting you on the spot right now.
A quote?
Like anything
Something
that, like
you live by.
Quote
something
or
you live by,
advice.
something
Kinda
that's like
inspirational.
inspirational. You know, something that kind of touches like
Or if
something
you
that
wanna
you
give
kinda live
advice.
by, sort of thing. Like if you have any words, just like you go dealing with the
I
sobriety
mean,
and stuff.
yeah,
right?
I mean, shit. I think we hit a lot of growth.
growth.
Yeah.
I think you pay attention to your growth. Understand that in life things are going to happen, and you need to be receptive to understanding the message behind what's happening to you. You need to grow and evolve and become a better person than you were yesterday, and that's really all you can do to be a better person and a better version of you. That felt a little redundant, but
No,
is it what I say? Yo.
Yeah. And we also want to give you some time to kind of plug, even though you should know the social medias by now. Any social media, anything that you're upcoming, if you want to.
Yeah, shout out
just-
your YouTube channel, you know, the magic stuff that you've been
Oh,
doing.
thank
bro.
you,
Yeah.
thank you. Yeah, I have. I've been doing a lot of my my Magic the Gathering. I'm a huge nerd at heart, so I love film. I love Magic the Gathering, and I've been doing that. The Wizard's Lair is the Magic the Gathering page. My Instagram is Brandon #6 Walczak WALCZAK. Brandon, not Brandon.
We'll put it there. We'll put it there.
So
Brandon
we'll
Six
put it down
Walczak.
in the bottom of the description below so you guys could follow him along. You guys should check out his YouTube channel, check out his Instagram page. This guy is
Thank you.
legend, bro. Legend.
We want to thank you, man.
No, thank you guys. This is a good conversation. man,
Yeah, and
seriously.
like I learned a lot today. Like I'm
Yeah.
genuinely speechless.
100%.
And
100%.
it's,
Sandmans have grown, no?
yeah, you're growing, dog. Holy.
As an OG. As
No,
an
this
OG.
This has been awesome. You know, special shout out to Daniel for setting this up, and hopefully we get to work together in the future again, man.
100%, that'd be
Absolutely.
dope, bro.
I'm
That'd be
always
dope.
down.
And we know how
Always
we're gonna
down.
approach you.
Yeah. So you're trying to be on the pod,
Oh shit! Like you're bringing this school bus, bro.
no? Yo,
And he will say yes.
Yo, Miss
because-
Frizzle, pull up with the school bus. So.
yo, dog. Mans don't even have that anymore. Still, I dash way that.
So yes, thank you. And yeah, take it out. Outro, bro.
All right, guys. Well, thank you again for watching. This is episode 16. If you guys liked it, I hope you guys like it. You guys give us that thumbs up. Give us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on our Instagram, our TikTok. Our link tree will be in the description below. Thank you once again for Brandon, aka The6atSix. This guy is a pleasure to have on the show.
Thank you.
He
thank
will
you,
be
thank
back.
you.
He will
And
be
he'll
back,
definitely
like
be
the
back.
Avengers.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, he will be back.
Not 4
In a
hours.
later
though.
episode.
Not 4 hours long movie, but
No. But yeah, thank you guys again. We'll hope you guys like it and see you on the next one.
yes.
Peace.
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 Mindset and madness.